Themes. Love. Love is, of course, the reason people have been watching Romeo and Juliet for 400 years. The core message regarding love is that true love exists, can happen in an instant, and should transform your world. Romeo and Juliet communicate this through their reaction to one another. Bam! Love. However, lots of other characters comment on love. In fact, for a city at war with itself, everybody seems almost obsessed with love. Romeo was enamored with Rosalind before he met Juliet, but as he and the friar note, she didn't really seem to know what love is about. Both the nurse and Juliet's parents dote on her, oozing parental love. Romeo's friends and relatives among the Montagues joke a lot about the fickle and sexual nature of love. If people in Verona aren't fighting, they're loving. Irony and destiny. And in the end, just about none of this love survives, because the irony in this play is so intense it reaches the level of destiny. The language is ironic, with doubled meanings in lots of the jokes and speeches. If you think you hear a pun, you're right. But the most important way this irony shows up is in the structure and timing of the play. If Romeo hadn't been a Montague or Juliet a Capulet, no problem. If it had been a week later and Juliet was married to Paris, very different play. If Tybalt and Romeo hadn't shown up at about the same time, no one would have been stabbed, or someone else would have done it, and no need for Romeo to flee. If no plague had kept Father John from delivering the letter to Romeo, no need for Romeo to kill himself, and therefore no need for Juliet to kill herself. And of course, the biggest irony of all, if these two had been allowed to marry, they would have been able to resolve the feud between their families. Instead, they die, and their deaths do what their love could not.